In a small town wedged between the mountains and the sea, there lived a girl named Meira. She had no family fortune, no fine clothes, no famous name. What she had was a small wooden cart, a box of paints, and a gift: she could paint the sky. Not landscapes, not portraits. The exact colors of that evening's sunset captured before the light faded. Every evening she sat up at the edge of the market square as the sun began to dip. And for a few coins, people took home the exact sky they just watched disappear. But Meira didn't sell her paintings for coins alone. She sold them for praise, and she had built her entire sense of worth on the words of strangers passing through a square. One evening, no one came. The square was busy, vendors shouting, children running past, but not a single person to stop at her cart. When rose gold, one of the finest skies of the season, and she painted it beautifully. No one noticed. She sat there long after the color faded, staring at coins that hadn't been earned and compliments that hadn't been spoken, and asked herself a question she'd never asked before: if no one told me this was good, but I still believe it was. She had no answer. That frightened her more than the empty cart. Packing up in the dark, Meira noticed an old woman sitting alone on the harbor wall, watching the last light disappear over the water. She sat beside her, more out of loneliness than curiosity. "You paint the sunsets," the old woman said. "I've watched you every evening for a month, Dot. Nobody bought anything tonight," Meira said. Maybe it wasn't good. The old woman was quiet, then asked, "Was the sunset any less beautiful because no one was watching it?" "No," Meira frowned. "It's still beautiful whether anyone sees it or not." "Then why," the old woman said gently, "does your painting of it need someone else's eyes to be worth something?" Meira had no answer, but the question stayed with her. For the next week, Meira did something she'd never done. She painted the sunset and told no one. No cart, no waiting for compliments, just herself. Alone on the cliffside, mixing colors as the sky changed for an audience of one. The first night was unbearable, every brushstroke. She wondered what a stranger would think. The second night was quieter. By the fifth, something shifted. She noticed things she'd never noticed while performing for a crowd. The exact moment orange turned to violet. The way clouds caught fire before the color drained out of the world. She wasn't painting to be told she was good. She was painting because the sky demanded to be honored, and she was the one who showed up. On the seventh night, looking at her canvas, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time: pride. Not because anyone had said so, because she knew. Meira returned to the market square, but she wasn't the same girl who'd left it. She set up her cart. The sun began its descent. People gathered, as they always had. Some praised her work. Some walked past without a glance, exactly as before. But this time, the praise didn't inflate her, and the silence didn't wound her. Both were just weather passing through. A young boy stopped and asked, "Doesn't it bother you when people don't stop?" Meira smiled and kept painting. "It used to," she said. "Now I know the sunset was never asking for permission to be beautiful. Neither am I." Word of Meira's paintings reached a wealthy merchant from the capital who offered to buy every piece she made for a year on one condition: she'd paint what he told her to. Bold colors. Popular scenes. Whatever sold fastest. It was more money than she'd ever imagined holding. She thought of the old woman's question. She thought of 7 silent nights on the cliffside, painting for no one but the truth of what she saw. "I appreciate the offer," she said, "but I don't paint what sells. I paint what's true. If those are ever the same thing, I'll be glad to work with you again." The merchant left, unimpressed. Meira went back to her cart, unshaken. Years passed. Meira's paintings became known throughout the region, not because she chased approval, but because she never stopped painting exactly what she saw, whether anyone was watching or not. One evening, a nervous young painter approached her stall and asked the same question the boy once had. "Doesn't it bother you when people walk by without a word?" Meira looked out at the horizon, where the sky was doing what it always did, changing, without asking anyone's opinion first. The sky sets whether or not anyone is watching, she said. Paint like that, and you'll never be poor a day in your life, no matter what's in your pocket. Meira never stopped selling sunsets, but she stopped selling herself for approval the day she learned the difference between the two. Your worth was never meant to depend on who's watching. The moment you find your own eyes enough to see your value, no empty room and no silent crowd can ever take it from you. The work you do in private, unseen and unpraised, that's often the work that makes you who you are. My dear friends, always stay true to your work. Work hard in silence and let your success make noise. If you like the story, hit the like button. Tell me about your views in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to subscribe for more such interesting videos. Let us all transform our lives for better. Let us all be positive. Let us all be abundant, happy and prosperous. Goodbye for now. See you in the next video.